Hey, it's Pierre. This is a review of two of the new Prince rackets for 2014. This yellow one is called the Pro Rebel. It's the replaces the Exo 3 Rebel. It's the Nicol David one, and a few other players use it on the men's and women's side. This is still this Exo 3 technology, so I believe it is mostly an updated cosmetic, although I'll try to get a little more info on that and include it in the post or below the video or wherever you're watching this. So the Exo 3, I learned from Damon at Prince, refers to this this kind of holes that the strings pass through, and it's supposed to result in less vibration by the fact that the strings are they're kind of on these sort of these rails, if you like, and it's supposed to keep more of the vibration out of the frame. You can see the Rebel's 135 grams, and the Pro Tour is 145. I think that's the same as the previous rackets, and they both have slightly different layout here. The Rebel has kind of has the holes a bit further down, and the Pro Tour kind of has this grommet on this side rather than this. But I don't know if that's to balance them out a little bit. The Pro Tour, this is the James Willstrop one. If I didn't mention, I don't think he's started using this one yet, but he's been using the prior version, the Exo. I think it's called the Exo 3 Pro Tour. So this one's heavier, 145 grams, and it's a little bit more evenly balanced. The Pro Rebel is 135 grams and more weighted towards the head. Both of these are, I found, a bit stiffer. This is comparing it to the Pro Beast. This is lighter. This is 128 or 129 grams, I forget, 128. So this is a little bit lighter. It's still a touch head heavy, but it's more sort of, it's more flexible, I feel like, than the Pro Rebel. This is I felt like heavier in the head, and just through the shots felt a little stiffer and more solid. So why would you want that? Well, to me, this Pro Rebel, the Nicol David one, is kind of perfect for someone who likes to have their racket head up early and wants to use deception, because once you get this guy up, it gives you a lot of momentum through the shot. It's a little heavier. It's not super heavy, but it's a little heavier, a little more solid, and a little head heavier. When you swing through this, the racket's doing more of the work. The sort of the Rami one has a touch head heavy, but you have to kind of give it a lot of your own power through your wrist or through the speed of your racket. The Pro Rebel allows you to kind of set and with good preparation, and then the momentum of the racket will come through and help you with it'll give you your power and kind of stability through the shot. So that's good if you like to get your racket up early, and especially if you like to hold, much like Nicol and also James Willstrop, who uses this one. Now this one, like I said, is a little heavier, so it's even more pronounced, I think, in terms of the racket. It's really just generates momentum through the shot. I'm more of a 130 gram racket person. 145 is too much for me, but if you're stronger than me and like to kind of do the work up front, get your racket up early, and then let the racket really come through the ball to generate your power, then this would be a good choice for you. And it's also a little more, it's a little heavier, a little more evenly balanced, like I said. So you do get that kind of nice, smooth feeling through your shot, balanced all the way through. This one's a bit more head heavy, and that gives you kind of comes down on you faster, if you like. But I just had a hit with both these rackets, and enjoyed them both. I prefer, personally, I prefer the Rami. I think I like the lighter racket and just a touch head heavy. That's just my personal preference. But if you fit kind of the descriptions of the players like I was describing, you might be interested in these. That's the Prince Pro Rebel, which is new for 2014 from Prince. Replaces the XO3 Rebel, and the Prince Pro Tour replaces the XO3 Pro Tour from last year. Thanks a lot.